Hey, how you doing? It's Wednesday. We're here at the midweek, and I am thrilled to be able to share with you from God's Word for yet another episode of 5 Minutes with Phil. Thanks for joining me here today. Hope the week's going well so far, and hope you are feeling well. It's a privilege to talk to you about the Lord's Word today. You know what? Before we get started, let's do this. Okay? Did you know you can be notified every time a new video pops up on the Bethel Church of Talmadge page? If you just go to our YouTube channel, and there you can click the thumbs up, you can click subscribe, and you can click the bell. That means that you'll be in the know every time that we upload 5 Minutes with Phil episode, a new service, when we go live, a reel, and anything we do, you'll be in the know, and you can share the news of anything that we do with your friends. And of course, we have the 5 Minutes with Phil Facebook page. And so you can go there, and that is open to the world. And you can follow us there. You can share the videos from that page, and you can let people know that, hey, this spoke to me. I think it might speak to you as well. So if we could bless somebody that you care about, that's a huge win for us. So thanks for letting us do that. Okay. Way too many commercials. Let's get to business here, okay? We're in Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. Let's take a look at this together. It says this: trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take. I want to speak to people today that are trying to get some specific direction from God. Maybe you've got a couple choices and you're not sure which one to take. And it's just like, how do I find what's God's best for me? How do I not mess this up? How do I get this right? And let me just pause and say that we're not talking about decisions whether you should sin or not, okay? Because God's never going to direct you to do something that goes against His word. Ever. Ever. So, if it's that choice, you got your answer. Always do things God's way. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you've got two good choices. Which way do we go? It could be a job situation. It could be a relationship. It could be a decision in regards to your family, as far as maybe a major purchase, and you want to make sure that you at least know God's heart when it comes to this thing. And there's nothing better you can do than to get God involved in those decisions. And in fact, I wish more people would. I really do. Going back to what we just read, we're told to trust the Lord with all of our hearts. And we do not depend on our own understanding. Now, this doesn't mean that we check our brains in at the door and we dismiss any practical wisdom. Okay? God has given us all a sense of common sense, wisdom, the ability to make decisions. So, no problem there. Okay? But then there's times where the choices and the decision can be kind of a tough one. And that's where we need to not just rely on what we know and what we can do, but we need to rely on what God knows here. And that's why we trust the Lord with all of our heart, because when we do that, we say, okay, God, I trust you more than I trust myself. I definitely trust you more than I trust myself. And then it says, seek His will in all that you do, and He will show you which path to take. So we say, okay, God, your plans, those are mine. I want that. So, God, not only am I going to trust you for the answer, but I'm going to take your answer. I've met people, that will ask like 10 people what they think of the decision that they need to make. Okay? And none of them will tell them the same thing. But that one person might tell them what they kind of wanted to do the whole time. Guess who they listen to? That one. And I think I think that there is something to not only hearing what God has to say and understand what God's trying to convey to us, but then, okay, we follow that because He might direct us to do something that's uncomfortable or what is not necessarily natural for us to do. So I really want to encourage you today. Trust the Lord with all of your heart and don't lean on what you understand. In all of your ways, acknowledge Him. Seek His face in everything, and He will show you which path to take. All right. Gotta let you go. We love you. Thanks for joining me. Lord willing, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.